It's about discovering me and being a mom to the best blessing in my life, my little girl.
Accentuating the positive
Absolutely.
and the beauty in life.
So listen up, Jeanie came through swingin' last week, dropping them court papers, spilling all the tea about how Jeezy was allegedly beating on her. We are talking about everything from drunken rages to putting hands on her at fancy hotels where security had to step in. For those not fully caught up, let me get you up to speed. Just days ago, Jeanie dropped a hugely explosive lawsuit against Jeezy with horrifying claims of Jeezy's unhinged rampages. The documents were crazy detailed too, down to disturbing photos appearing to show Jeanie's injuries after Jeezy had allegedly been throwing them back heavy. She even included receipts like a police report from an incident at San Francisco's fancy Ritz Carlton, where she said security had to intervene when Jeezy flew into a blind rage and shoved her down some stairs. Naturally, the internet was ready to cancel Jeezy off that alone. But hold up, wait a minute. Y'all gotta peep how dude came right back at Jeanie. Jeezy basically said all her claims and evidence are cap, like full-blown fabricated lies to try and ruin his reputation. Can y'all believe that? Jeezy deadass accused his own ex-wife of faking injuries and staging whole incidents just to take him down and get full custody, talking about how Jeanie made up that hotel situation and made up leaving their kid unattended. Made up the whole thing to look like a victim. In a statement on Instagram, Jeezy called the allegations not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I love. But he didn't stop there. He went ultra-nuclear by accusing Jeanie of staging every last piece of her so-called proof to tarnish his character and disrupt his family. First up, Jeezy denied having ever shoved Jeanie downstairs at the Ritz, claiming the hotel report she provided was twisted to support her lies. According to Jeezy, the pictures of injuries that Jeanie submitted to the court is actually from a golfing accident where they were both injured. See, that's the thing. We don't know who to believe at this point. Jeanie had folks feeling sympathetic at first with her story and proof, and now Jeezy is muddying the waters, gaslighting her into looking like a liar out to set him up. Chilly? It's all getting real messy real quick. As for Jeannie's claim that Jeezy once abandoned their toddler Monaco overnight, leading to a hazardous situation, according to Jeezy, it's just more BS from his money-hungry ex trying to manipulate the court. Jeezy's riding that line hard too, portraying himself as nothing but a devoted, protective father, fighting for equal custody against Jeannie's manipulation and deceit. A complete 180 from the drunken, rage-filled loose cannon she described. Of course, the custody battle over their daughter was already nasty before Jeanie dropped these bombs. There were claims of Jeezy leaving loaded guns around the house and refusing to properly child-proof the cribs. But now that Jeannie's painted him as an unhinged, negligent deadbeat who can't be trusted with their daughter, you know, Jeezy had to get extra savage with his counterattack, denying everything while assassinating her character as a liar. On one hand, if Jeanie girl did fake all that disturbing DV evidence against the father of her child just to stick it to him, that's some sickening behavior. We've seen too many men's lives get ruined by lies like that. But then again, if Jeezy really was putting hands on Jeanie like that, being negligent with his kid, leaving guns around the crib, and all that other reckless ish, then he just trying to gaslight and discredit her to escape accountability for his own toxic actions. And judging by Jeezy's history of toxic relationships with several of his baby mamas, I wouldn't be too surprised. The sad part is, thanks to these accusations from both sides, we'll probably never know what actually went down behind closed doors between the two during their short-lived marriage until the court finally decides on the matter. All I know is that the real victim is that poor baby Monaco, having to be stuck in the middle of her parents' scandalous back and forth, and the internet had all types of different reactions to this back and forth too. One person said the fact that he put hands on her 3 weeks after giving birth is a huge red flag. No respect for her or her child at all. Anyways, I'll leave it to y'all. Where y'all think this divorce is headed? Is Jeanie just being a bitter ex-wife, lying for her husband's sake? Or is Jeezy the one trying to get out of it? Leave your comments below, and I'll catch y'all in my next video.